All right, back again with me. Today, trying something new. Like literally, I never put my hands on the LMP cars, especially like LMP3s that currently like really hot. People using it a lot in daily race and some hosted race. I gotta be honest, like this car to me, it's just not cool, first of all. And second of all, it's really hard to drive because this car is actually like in the middle between LMGT3s and the hypercar. So the downforce is good, but with no ABS. Imagine like you're trying to brake a high downforce car and then suddenly the downforce gone and you need to actually feel the tires. Is it gonna be slipping or it's gonna still like gripping? In some gear, you can actually like change the feedback of the haptic feedback from the pedals, so you can feel if the tires is gone or not. With my setup, which is the Logitech G923, it doesn't have that. It only have the haptic feedback on the steering wheel. So I don't really know like um, how it's gonna be when I like push the brake like really hard. So yeah, with that I was just like, okay, let's just do it. I really familiar with Portimao, so let's just have fun. I even like get the qualifying just for hot laps and practice my brakes because if not, I wouldn't be able like to survive. And let's try to watch the videos here. So at the beginning, like I'm not really like expecting anything, and this is my car, the red and black and blue LMP3 car. This is like intense. Like I'm sweating, literally like nervous. Got the a good start though. Honestly, this is like the best start ever. We'll see here, like in a second here. There. Basically, like my reaction is a lot more faster on this one. And the chaos ensues. Yeah, several cars just spun out. I hit a little bit on one on that purple car, having a little bit more accidents there. So after this chaos, like on the few turns, I'm just basically trying to feel where the tire temperatures is right now. Can I push? Can I brake harder or not? But basically the car itself, it's just like begins. Sorry, the race itself just begins. So I assume it's gonna be cold. Although I have the gauge to actually see if it's cold or not. But sometimes it doesn't, really accurate per se. So I was like, okay, let's just feeling it. So on this lap, I'm just like warming up and then try to find my pace and my brake points, and then there you go. If you push too hard, you spin. On this lap, I really don't know like if I'm doing a good pace or not, because like on the qualifying, literally on the list, I am at 9, if I'm not wrong. I forgot. So, and the gap between those other races is quite big, like 1 to 2 seconds. So I was a bit nervous. I know some of the top qualifier was in front and spun, so basically all of them on the back of the pack there, like behind me. So yeah, there you go. If you push too hard, you just spun. So yeah, I was like, okay, just focus like forwards and don't make a mistake. Try to survive. So on this sim racing, there's always like a delta, or like the gap, like here. Usually it's going to be down here, but this is the standing always have this difference also. So on the race, I turn off this standings overlay because it's too much distraction for me and it's not helping me in a way anyway. Sorry. So I turned off this one, and since I was really nervous about this race, I even turned off like the overlay on the left hand, at the bottom left hand. So I was just focus on my pace, race as fast as I can, and trying to figure it out, like the braking points, like as good as I can. Because like, look, I overshot, but for some reason I can make a 5-second gap towards the end of the race, like the top 5. That is insane. Like for me, it's just like, wow, I didn't expect like my first LMP3 race is actually that good. So yeah, I'm just chasing Thomas here, basically trying to make sure I drive smooth, brakes on the same like braking points, not brake too hard, making a flat spot. But I think I did like make a few like hard brakes, and I don't know like which corner, but probably gonna be shown on this video. And as I brake too hard, the tires have a cold spot basically, so the car is vibrating a little bit, and the vibrating can impact the performance of the car, especially on the straight lines and also the corner, or basically overall, because when the car vibrating, it's just unstable. So yeah, I was like making a really bad mistake there, but luckily I managed to go through a little bit with that bold spot tires. So here I come, getting closer to Louisa, or whatever. Trying to be patient, trying to be just like, okay, he's there, but I need to be sure that when I overtake him, I didn't fuck it up. and the people like on the back is picking up the pace. Now it's only like 3.3 seconds behind me. Yeah, there you go. I brake too hard and too late, and there's a little bit of vibration after that. It's really bad, but I still can keep going with it. And there you go. I overshoot a little bit, missed the braking point, and try to catch up with Kurvika again. After like a few laps, I kind of like enjoy the car a little bit more. And from the setup, it's like always, it's gonna be like a fixed setup. I kind of changed the brake bias a little bit towards the front because the default brake bias was towards the back, and it doesn't suit my style, so I need to change it. Other than that, I can't change anything. So brake bias is like 50.2 at the front and 49.8 basically on the back, and I feel a lot more stable with that brake bias and less agitated. Here it comes Daniel, like getting really close to me, and I get close to Kurvika also and missed the braking point there. Kind of like went wide, and Kurvika kind of, sorry, Thomas actually. Thomas is just going back here to second position. Wait, I thought it was Kurvika. So yeah, Thomas coming back to second. Wait, let me check. There's a glitch. I'm pretty sure it was Kurvika and then it switched Thomas. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Chasing. But it was like this is like intense because when the car this close, only like few seconds, the gap is only like few seconds, even tenths of seconds. Everything can happen, and Daniel already like flashing me. He's trying to make a mistake there, so I'm pulling away. I'm just like focusing like in front of me. I don't care like Daniel if it's Daniel on the back of me. I'm trying just not to make a mistake here. It's really important to stay consistent. And there you go. Daniel, fuck it up. So yeah, that's I'm currently training for myself. I'm trying to be calm under pressure, especially on the race that actually close like that. So yeah, I hit Whittleton on that corner. I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, I'm trying to be calm, I'm trying to be consistent, whatever race it is. And I remember I watched YouTube about Road to Le Mans, about Michael Fassbender and then Richard Leeds. the legend and my favorite Porsche driver said that you just race on your pace and make no mistakes. That's it. Because it will pay off in the end. If you're consistent, if you're make no mistakes, there's a chance that you will win. So I did that kind of way of racing, and it paid off like a little bit better than before. I win podiums a lot more, and I kind of, a little bit more consistent throughout the race, like without any spin or accident or something. And also a little bit more patient about like overtaking people, because a lot of times it makes me feel like I need to overtake him, and then missing a lot of like braking points and then fuck it up and then spun. And as you can see, Middleton was also spun there, so I can actually catch up with him a little bit. And here I come, kind of like trying to hunt him down and try to overtake him. But again, I'm trying to just like race at my pace here, and hopefully that Middleton actually make mistakes. So 7 minutes left to the race. Currently I'm in 4th, and the race was good overall, because I already learned this. Oh yeah, there you go. Middleton spun under pressure. So there you go. I'm moving up to 3rd position. And at this point in my mind, I was just, okay, let's focus on the pace, focus on the next corner where I should brake really smooth. And on this race, I make a little bit of a gamble, a little bit on the fuel. I'm kind of make the fuel like really tight to the race maximum laps. So I was like, okay, I need to make this car like really as light as possible, so I can compete with like all the people. And it paid off. I kind of like stick with top 10 overall, like top 5 even, throughout the race. And yeah, it was a good decision there. And I think like at this point I already checked it out. No, I don't think so. I think the last 3 minutes I was checking the gap. So I don't know like how far behind me like my rival is, because I don't really want to get more pressure in my mind, and then makes me a little bit more nervous, and then it could make me a little bit better on driving also, like influence how I drive. So I didn't look until like the last few minutes. So at this point I'm just like, okay, keep going. And I think I did realize when the few lights on my dashboard or on the top of the screen, I was like, okay, I need to throttle back a little bit, because if I push too much, I might not make it. Like the fuel will not enough to finish the race. And then I think I checked the gap between me and the 4th position. So I think after this, after that last overtake, I think it's a lonely race. I didn't even get any more fights during this last few minutes. I think I overtook back markers. I got 2 of them, but I forgot. And yeah, it was a smooth race, I think, after that. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the back marker just spun. I thought it was like the 2nd place, but it was not. So yeah, thank God he didn't screw my my race there, because he almost hit me. So here we go, 2 minutes left. And I'm still trying to learn how much should I brake on this corner, that corner. And this is like the hardest corner ever, because after this it's going uphill. You're kind of like blind, you cannot see the corner, and then you need to brake. If you brake too much, you'll be like under speed, and then the corner is not there yet and make you slower. So yeah, that's a hard corner. And this one also, like I never figured out like how to brake and also get a good speed out of that corner, honestly. And the last 2 minutes, I think at this point I checked my gap to the back of my rivals. And still, like, they are nowhere to be seen because they are so far back behind. And I didn't notice that. Yeah, and also this track is just insane. If you can actually ride fast, it's really fun. But I'm not at that level yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. All the braking points and how fast I can go in between the corners, and which car that I really like to be competitive with. But personally, I really want to win with Porsche. But I haven't figured out like how to go like really fast with Porsche yet. And I think this is like the finish. 40-second left. No, last lap. So the gap to Rosenbaum was 9 seconds, and I think I checked the gap on the overlay, and I'm kind of throttling on 90%. That was full throttle. Yeah, after this corner, I think I'm going like, yeah, 90 there. Not even like full throttle. Because the fuel, it doesn't display the accurate ones. Yeah, the fuel is only like 0.6 liter left. So I need to finish. With that amount of fuel. So I kind of like hold back a little bit and see the gaps, make sure I'm safe. and the back marker and just, yeah, trying to make a mess. There you go, last two corner. I put a lot of power behind that. And there you go. Finish third. What a race. What a race.